me! This is outrageous!
Ma'am, you need to come with us now.
This deal is canceled. $1 billion, gone!
The cabin was already tense when the boarding door closed. Passengers were settling into their seats, overhead bins slammed shut, and the hum of the engines filled the air. Then suddenly, a flight attendant pointed down the aisle and raised her voice. "You need to move." All eyes turned to a sharply dressed woman seated in first class. She calmly held up her boarding pass. "This is my assigned seat." But the attendant didn't back down. She called over security. Within moments, 2 officers walked up the aisle, drawing out their instructions like a threat. "Ma'am, you have 15 minutes to exit this aircraft." Passengers started whispering. Phones came out. Someone in the back began recording. The woman looked stunned, but her voice stayed steady. "I paid for this seat. I have a confirmed reservation." The officers didn't care. They grabbed her arms and began pulling her toward the aisle. Gasps echoed through the cabin as the woman struggled to keep her balance. "This is humiliating," she said, her voice shaking. "You're making a mistake." No one on that plane knew who she was. As they escorted her off, a few passengers protested. One man shouted, "She showed you her ticket." Another woman whispered, "This is going to blow up online." Minutes later, the aircraft door closed again. The crew tried to calm everyone down. "Thank you for your patience," the attendant said, forcing a smile. "We'll be departing shortly." But before the plane could even push back from the gate, the captain received a call from the airline's headquarters. His expression changed instantly. He hung up, then called the lead flight attendant over. "What exactly happened with that passenger?" he asked. The crew explained. They insisted she was in the wrong seat and refused to move. The captain took a deep breath. "That passenger was the CEO of a tech firm we've been negotiating with for months." The attendant's smile vanished. "What?" "The contract was worth $1 billion, and she just canceled the deal." Within minutes, executives at the airline were scrambling. Phones rang across the corporate office. Emails flew back and forth. The woman still at the gate was already speaking to her legal team. She didn't yell. She didn't cause a scene. She simply said, "If this is how your airline treats a paying customer, we can't do business together." Back on the plane, word spread quickly. Passengers who had filmed the incident started checking their phones. The story was already trending online. Millions were watching the footage, outraged by what they saw. The flight attendants stood frozen, realizing the situation had gone from a routine seating dispute to a corporate disaster. By the time the plane finally took off, the airline had lost more than just a contract. Its reputation was taking a massive hit across social media and news outlets. And as the woman walked calmly through the terminal, she made one final call. "Let's take our business somewhere that respects people," she said. Sometimes the biggest mistakes happen in the smallest moments. And for this airline, one wrong decision in a narrow aisle just cost them $1 billion.